yesterday, the first day was tested up. Energy was high, the intensity was high, the communication was high. I'm feeding off everybody else, learning from everybody.
Before I get to any questions, with the moratorium ending, now we're allowed to speak about our players. I just want to say thank you to Klay Thompson for 13 incredible years, 10 of which I was there for. What he did for the team, the organization, for the Bay Area, for me personally, the relationship that we had, all the incredible success, but more importantly, just going through it all together has been so meaningful and so amazing. And we're going to miss Klay. We wish him the best. These things rarely go like you want, where you get to draw it up and execute it, and everybody goes out together. We were hoping that could happen, but it didn't. We wish Klay well, but we love him and we'll miss him. And Klay, if you're watching, thank you for Klay and I have talked, during this time of his decision, and so we've been able to share some things, and he gave me a really good description of his frame of mind, and so I completely understand. Sometimes in life we all need a shift, just a fresh start, whatever it is. No matter what profession you're in, sometimes you just need a change, and I think that's it. That's the easiest way to describe why Klay is leaving. But I can't sit here in July and describe what my emotions are when nothing's happened. I normally didn't see Klay. Nobody saw him for 3 months. And then the first day of camp, media day, there he is, and you catch up. So it'll be weird on media day when he's not. Yeah, that's really my job as a coach, is to help him, and I think that's really been the toughest thing for Klay, dealing with the injuries, aftermath. I mean, 2 years, to be out 2 straight years with career-threatening injuries. Prior to that, Klay, he didn't need a lot of counseling. In the last couple of years, he's needed it. Because this has been so tough for him, and I'm amazed at his ability to come back from those injuries, to help us win another championship, to play at the level he's played at. It's funny, people say, well, it's not a bad year, but well, look at his numbers. A lot of guys with those numbers would sign for $220 million these days. So Klay has been an incredible performer for us. The last couple of years, there's no doubt, they've been very tough on him, and we've all tried to help him through those times. But I think it makes sense for him in his heart to get a different change of pace, a change of location, get out of California, go play on a different team. It's what's right for him. Yeah, I think so. I haven't ever had fantasies that this thing would just go on for another 5-6 years, and Steph, Klay, and Dre would retire together, and I would retire with them. And there's never been that thought. I've been around the league for a long time, and whether it's Chicago or other situations, it's never easy when these things start to run out. But biggest thing is the relationships endure, the memories endure. Klay's going to have a statue outside Chase someday. He'll be beloved by his teammates and coaches and our fans forever. And it's never easy, but it's all gonna. I think it'll all work out for everyone. Yeah, personal reasons. He'll be here day after tomorrow. Well, I did everything. We did controlled scrimmages, and there's nothing to read into with who was on what side. We are purposely going to just throw all kinds of different combinations out there. We don't have any thoughts right now, or concerns, I should say, about who's going to start. It's really about just getting everybody together. We'll play the first few days. I imagine I'll change the starting lineup for the first few games, just try different ones. Everybody understands this is a very unique situation. They're all not only starters, but superstars, future Hall of Famers. So they all deserve to start. But only 5 can. We'll figure it out.
Now that you got them all together, what do you think?
They're Hall of Famers. It's remarkable to see the talent in front of me as I'm addressing the team. But a big part of the message is this is not 1992. Steph and I are not going to be like Chuck Daly and Mike. We're not playing golf every day in France. I know Chuck and Mike will have a great time together on game days playing 36. Those days are long gone. We have our hands full. Despite the amazing roster we have, FIBA's tough. We all know that. For any number of reasons that you want to talk about. So our big thing is taking this talent and helping them figure out how to be a team, be prepared for what is undoubtedly an enormous challenge, despite what the casual basketball fan will think when they see our roster. The world can play. There's a lot of great teams, so we've got a big challenge. He's for sure one of our leaders. I was blown away by how hard he practices. And I went to Ty and Spo and I said, "This normal?" He said, "Every day, every day." Spo, I said, "What about way back when you got it?" Spo said, "Every day, every drill, you walk through." And I'm used to that watching Steph. I think there's a reason those guys are 2 of the greatest of all time. It's not just the talent, it's the incredible work ethic and attention to detail, and the force with which they practice translates to how they play in the games and to how their teams play as they lead the way. So I just feel incredibly honored to be coaching LeBron, and it's definitely way better to coach him than coach against him, I can tell you that. Yeah, very important. I felt like, with my experience with Pop, from 19 to what turned into 21 because of the pandemic, we were much better staffed because of our experience in the World Cup in China. And I think the same thing is happening here. I think we're very comfortable together. We have that experience from the Philippines last year, losing in the World Cup, going through that defeat, recognizing what we could have done better, understanding what we're up against. I think our staff is well prepared for this, and we're really excited about the challenge.
Okay, we'll do one more over here. Steve will be available every day, so.
I'm here all week. Try the primary. Terrible. Bad job. Yeah.
What it does for you as a coach to have not only their leadership but their experience in this competition, what it makes.
Yeah, you know, a big part of this experience is FIBA's a different game. The rules are different. And so a lot of what we have to do the first few days is harp on the differences in the FIBA game. These guys have been through it, so they can help. And there's nothing better than internal leadership when you're a coach. If you have players who are guiding other players, it makes the job so much easier. And so their Olympic experience, along with that of Drew, Book, Bam, I don't think I'm missing anybody, but if I am, you know, there might be one more. But Jason, yes. He wasn't here today, so I'm allowed to forget him for the day. But no, the experience that those guys have is crucial because the challenge is we're playing their game. We can't expect to play our game in their way. We have to adapt to the FIBA game. And that's not an easy challenge. There's rules differences, there's little different interpretations of plays, substitution patterns, timeouts, all kinds of stuff that we have to ingrain into the team quickly, and having all that experience really helps. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, see you guys later. I gotta go get on the bus.
Alright, Bellagio. 2:42 right now. We have a little more time than I thought, which is nice. I thought we could get out here like 3. Yeah. Sounds good to me. After everything was on the feels good. So, like, wasn't up here. That's what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be down. I just have much name.